My name is Matthew Dayton-Welch, and I am so humbled that the vestry of the Church of the Epiphany has called me to be its 18th rector. Presently, I serve as the rector of St. Albans Episcopal Church in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Philadelphia. And I also serve as the Diocese of Pennsylvania's Canon for the Holy Land, a peculiar assignment that has allowed me to share the hope of that region, its people and its places, with churches in this diocese, and especially here at St. Albans. This church and I, we have spent the last 6 years walking a pilgrimage of resurrection together, as this congregation has grown exponentially. We've added 200 new members, and we've accomplished more than we ever thought we would when we set out together. It's that same pilgrimage of resurrection that I look forward to walking with all of you at the Church of the Epiphany. You have been through so much together over these past few years. And yet, what has been clear is that there is this foundation, an unshakable foundation of hope and of love that you all have for one another and all the more for God. And with that foundation in place, you can accomplish anything. At the end of every one of my visits with the search committee and the vestry, I remember thinking to myself, this church would be so much fun to love. And I'm so thrilled that we get to begin that work together soon. My first Sunday with you will be May 7th. Until then, know that you are in my prayers. And all the more, hear me when I ask that I need your prayers too, especially as my husband Paul and I make our way to New York City. Finally, keep the Diocese of Pennsylvania and this church, St. Albans, keep them in your prayers. This will be a challenging few months for them ahead. We find ourselves in the season of Lent, but we know that Lent ends with Eastertide, and the cross doesn't get the final word, but instead an empty tomb. I look forward to proclaiming that resurrection hope with all of you, both within our congregation at the Church of the Epiphany and in the wider community that is so thirsty to hear that hope. Until then, please express your gratitude to the search committee and the vestry. They have worked so hard over these past few months, and they have done such a careful and thoughtful job. I can't wait to begin to work with them and the vestry, and all the more to get to know all of you. We have great work ahead of us in the months and years to come. May God be with all of you, and I can't wait to join you.